Hello everybody, and welcome to Teardown. I've mentioned wanting to play this game on the channel a few times, and finally doing the first episode of it. I couldn't reset the campaign, so I'm just going to be replaying through it. I'm going to turn that off. I'm just going to be replaying through it. Sorry if it's a little bit, like, laggy feeling. It's a very hardware-intensive game. But if you don't know what Teardown is, pretty much it's like a voxel-based destruction game. Like, everything you see here can be completely destroyed. For example, if I fire a rocket, there we go. I'll only turn down the volume a couple notches. There, hopefully that's a little bit better. But see, everything is completely destructible. And the vehicles, they are drivable. And they can destroy stuff. And one of the really cool things about this game is it actually has ray tracing. But with the technology they're using, it doesn't actually need an RTX graphics card like pretty much every other type of ray tracing. But the only problem with that is, since it's a destruction game and it has the ray tracing and all the stuff going on that it has going on, it is very hardware intensive, so you need a pretty decent PC to play it. But we are going to get into doing the campaign. I'm just going to kind of start it from scratch based off of what the emails on the computer say and kind of talk about the story as we go. But the first thing I want to do is to kind of show a little Easter egg that I found while playing. I know a lot of people have found this since then, but I'm kind of proud of myself for, discovering it without finding out a video. For instance, you drop down here, and there's a little tunnel under your house. And normally, I've already picked this up, but right here is usually a banana that's worth a decent amount of money. And you need money in this game to be able to upgrade your stuff. Right, maybe, there we go. But like upgrade your tools and the weapons. Okay. Hang on a second, I gotta figure out how to get out of here. Normally it's not this hard for me to get out of here. There we go, okay. Yeah, sorry if the frames are kind of bad. My computer's not wanting to run it very well right now. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and get straight into it. So the game starts out, I'm guessing this is my character's mom, but we have her named as Tracy. But she mentions the gas bill just dropped, and she's not sure if we can make it through the month because the company's not doing very well. We're running a teardown service. And she says, at this point we have to accept anything, be creative. And she forwards us a job from a man named Gordon Wu. And he's the manager of a mall. And he wants this building right here removed so that he can have an expansion to his mall, because they're not letting him expand it because they don't want to tear down this building. So he hires us to tear it down in secret. So let's go ahead and get started with that. And I've completed it in 22 seconds, but I'm not going to do it that quickly in this video. I'm just going to take my time with stuff and kind of make it fun. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. She's being very annoying today. But here's the building that we have to destroy. And there's a little sign here. I didn't read this when I first saw it, but you can... Oh wait, and that's not the right sign. Here's the sign. Protected cultural heritage. So that's why the building, they don't want to destroy it. But we're getting paid for the job, so. But we can use all these vehicles. We can use these explosives. So yeah. But you can see the controls down in the corner of the screen. I don't know how well you can hear me over the game. It could be pretty loud. Or it's really quiet and just loud for me. Ooh. Yeah, even the ground to a certain extent is destructible. It does get to a layer where it's not destructible anymore, though. But this game is very fun to play. Like, you can see, it's just... Pretty much, if you want to play a game that has destruction in it, this is it. And I think it only costs, like, $20, too, so... Yeah, it's a... very fun game. I'm not doing a very good job showing it off, but... I don't know what this is, actually. I think it's just... Yeah, it's just a stone pillar. No, it's a refrigerator. Okay. You can pick these up and throw them at the building. Oh, and just a warning. If you have, like, epilepsy problems, I wouldn't watch this because there's a lot of flashing lights. It does get to that point. This mission doesn't really have that, except for that, but, yeah. Just a little warning. I wouldn't watch this series if you're epileptic at all. Yeah. And the physics for the buildings aren't the greatest because of they have to have some limitations or it'll just blow up your PC. So the buildings will float and stuff, but yeah, mission accomplished. And then we get to the escape vehicle, which is probably one of our first hints that this isn't a good idea to be going down this path. I actually didn't see this building. Huh. Alright, continue. And your main base does go through a lot of progression as the game goes, but since I've already beat it, everything's all finished. Turn that off. Spoilers for later. Alright. So we did that, and then she emails us again, telling us that we shouldn't have taken the job. She knew something wasn't right. The building was under cultural heritage protection, and the demolition is now part of a criminal investigation. Miss Teardown at the police just sent me this photo, and that's us driving away. They must have caught you on traffic camera heading towards the mall. The very last thing we need right now is an investigation. I tried sweet-talking her, and she thought she could get the case dropped, but asked for a favor in return. And I'm going to get a drink of water real quick. Okay. So, then she messages us for a favor, and just so you know, I don't usually do this, but I'm stuck in a case and I feel I should try something new. I've been investigating Lawrence Lee Jr. over tax evasion for months now, but he has so many friends in town that I can't get a warrant. How about you use your skills to borrow the computers over at Lee Chemicals so that I can finally access his computer registry and sort this mess out? If you do this for me, I'll make sure your little blunder will be forgotten. So, and then we move on to the Lee Chemicals area. And you can see there's quite a few missions here. But the first one we have to do is Lee Computers. And I've completed this in 50 seconds. So yeah. My friend just invited me to an Xbox Live party. I have my Xbox on. I cannot join that right now. I would message him on Discord, but I'll just tell him later that I was recording. But yeah, let's go ahead and start the mission. And now the first mission wasn't really very representative of what the game actually is. You can see here that we have the map view. And we have our targets. And pretty much you have to set up the map for a route that you can take to get all the targets and then get to the escape vehicle. Because once you take the first target, then a 60-second timer starts, and you have that much time to get out before you fail. So we can't just immediately take the thing. We have to actually plan and figure stuff out. Luckily, fire doesn't matter. And now these targets aren't attached to a wire. Sometimes they'll be attached to a wire box, so you can't take them out of the building like this. But for this, as long as we do not press E on the target, we can move it wherever we want. So we can just kind of walk into the buildings. And now normally when you start this game, you won't have every single tool, so things will be a little bit more difficult. You have to be more strategic with stuff. But since I've beaten the game, can't figure out how to reset it, I can just, make my way through. And yeah. So there's my shotgun. I can break open a hole here. And then hold the target. Oh yeah, that message just reminded me too. There's a quick save feature. That way if you want to, like, you can quick save it. And then if you want to try out the route you've planned, you can just quick load again and you'll be straight back to where you quick saved. So always remember to quick save if you play this game. It's very important. So now, the final target on the map is in here. So I can break that and cause it to collapse to enter the building, or I could have entered through the side doors, but you know, that's not as fun. And for some reason the stairs are down. So what we can do, since I have all the tools, I don't think you'd be able to do this. Yeah, you definitely wouldn't be able to do this normally, like if you were just starting the game. But I can stretch this plank out and be able to just walk right up. I can take the computer and be on my way. I think I can even throw it, it's still fine. Oh, it's in the water. Hey, but it can float, and water doesn't hurt computers in this universe. So I'll just throw that over there. Hopefully it doesn't go out of bounds. I think it land on top of my car. But just to complete it in the quickest amount of time possible. And I don't know how speedrunning for this game works. I don't know if, like, you have to, like, count your uh-oh. Oh, what happens if we... There we go. Not damaging the computer at all. But if you speedrun this game, I don't know if, like, you only have to count the time it takes to, get the stuff, like, on the timer, or if you have to count, how much time it takes to get it set up. I'll have to look into that, because this could be a fun game to speedrun. But since we got all of our objectives here, we can just... Oh. Okay, so for this mission, the timer doesn't happen. This is still a tutorial mission, I guess. But yeah, it took us 3 minutes to do that. And turn that off. Spoilers. Alright. So, we did the favor for her, and then she asks us for another favor. The customer registry indicates that Lee has worked almost exclusively with a single client recently. The client is only referred to as BT and no further details, so I really have to bother you again for one more favor. Head back to Lee Chemicals and fetch their employee login devices. I should be able to cross-reference their log files with the delivery schedule to figure out where they are moving the product and what BT means. I heard they installed a new security system. Be careful. And they probably installed that because of our recent activity there. So, the login devices. Let me get another drink. My throat's getting sore real quick for some reason. Okay. So, we're back here. And you can see up here that there are wired alarm boxes, and breaking an alarm box wire will trigger the alarm. And I guess you can see the path that I've taken. So that's interesting. That's a funny shape. I'm so immature. Alright. But I think I want to do that path because it's the only path I can really think of. Blowtorch. There we go. Just kind of sneak our way in. Alright, and now the first one is here. So what I'm going to do is take my shotgun and blow a hole in the wall. And here it is, and you can see the detector. If this leaves it, then the alarm starts going off. But I can go ahead and make a hole here. Oops. That way I can just jump straight. After grabbing that, I can run around, jump straight up here, run up this, and then jump down here. And there's another one inside this building, so we actually want to get inside of here. So if we jump from there, we can break a hole in the roof. And I have my stuff like almost fully upgraded, so you won't have this much ammo when you do get the stuff. So you have to kind of really plan things out. I can go a little bit more crazy with stuff, since I have beaten the game already. But hopefully once Chapter 2 comes out, there'll be some more challenges that I can do, and the series will be a little bit more interesting. I'm just going to put some planks here, that way I don't fall. Alright. And then break open the window. And then from here we can jump over here. Jump on top of this. And the next item is in here. And now I don't know why I didn't think of this before, because I just went down and ran around. But what if... Is it right in the corner? Yeah, it's right in the corner. So what if instead of that, I just kind of run across? I might be able to get a faster time if I do that. In fact, I'll probably almost guaranteed get a faster time. So there, now I can just run across there, grab and go. And see, this game has a lot of replayability, because you do it the first time, and, you know, you don't really fully know the map and everything as well, so you get a not great time. And I've replayed this mission this is probably like my 4th time, and I'm still seeing new ways that I can do it. So, it's a really good game. And this isn't like an advertisement for it or anything. I'm not like doing like a sponsored thing. Nobody would want to sponsor an 11 subscriber channel. But like I just really like this game and I want to see it succeed. But yeah, that should shave a couple seconds off just going straight over and in. So you jump down and run out to the vehicle. So let's go back to our planned beginning. And then we can use the quick save, just in case this doesn't work out the way we planned. So quick save. Let me pop my fingers. And boom. Oh, got a big lag spike. Okay. Alright. Well, I messed up already because of the lag spike, so we'll quick load. And here we are. I honestly don't know why it's lagging so bad today. And there's no sprinting in this game either, so it's just kind of as fast as your character can run. Or can walk. And there we go. And I think that's a new personal best. Yeah, I think last time I had like 27 seconds left, now I have 32. So yeah. And at the end of it, it shows your route too. So you can see exactly where you went and how it went. So yeah. Turn that off. Okay. So I got the login devices. And then what's this? Alright, they turned off the gas. I can't even make a proper coffee anymore. Really need to bring in more clients. I'll reach out to Gordon and see if he has something else. I haven't heard back from the police. That thing sorted? And then from Mom. So the next mission is from Gordon Wu. And I think I will save that for the next episode. Because this one takes a little bit longer to set up and everything. So in the next episode, we will do making space and probably another couple missions. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. This is a game that I've been wanting to play on the channel for quite a while, and I've been trying to figure out how to just completely reset the game. But since I can't seem to find any tutorials online on how to do it, and the one that I did see, I couldn't find the right files to delete. So, and there's no actual option in-game to reset the game, or restart game. I think that that's something that the developer should definitely add. But yeah. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.